showing the pieced back of my quilt. I made a few little blocks just to fill in with some solid blocks. You can see here that's the full back, and now I'm going to be doing some franken-piecing of the batting. Now I can't say that I was completely successful with this. I did end up with a couple of puckers, but I think once I quilt it, they'll all come out in the wash. But you will see a little bit later when I've sewn all of my franken-batting together that there is a little bit of like waviness about it, but I think we'll be fine once we quilt it. So you can see here I've just got my back on the table and I'm picking up some scrap pieces of batting that I have. This is a polyester cotton batting that I've had in my stash for a while, so I mostly only have little pieces left. So I'm basically just grabbing what I've got and laying it over my backing and sort of making sure that I have covered the backing as best that I can. Another little warning, I guess, if you want to try this, is I was a little bit scant on my backing sizes. So you can see there at the bottom of the screen that I've got a little bit of my backing sticking out from my batting. In hindsight, if I could go back, I would make sure that the batting is sort of either in line with that edge or just over. So here is a bit of a close-up is how I'm just picking up my batting and I'm going to take that straight to the machine to seam it. Here I'm just doing a zigzag stitch. So basically you want the stitching to have one hole on one side of the batting, the other zigzag hole on the other side of the batting, and it will basically just hold them together that way. Now I'm just sort of folding up the batting and the quilt back and just trying to make sure that they're even so that when I lay it out to glue it, it will be pretty much centered. They'll be centered on each other. So now I'm just smoothing out the backing. You can see I'm having some issues getting the backing to fit on my batting because I actually made my batting a little bit small, which was a bit annoying. I'm just fixing up some seam allowances there. They were being turned the wrong way and creating bumps on my quilt. I believe now you can see some of the puckers just there on the sort of the top right section of the batting, and now I am gluing. So basically you just put like a little icing strip of glue and you just smooth it all out. You try and avoid having any sort of air bubbles or anything like that in it. You just want to keep smoothing with your hands till it's nice and flat. And I just had to do a little bit of manipulation here just to try and get rid of those puckers under my quilt bag. And I eventually got top and bottom done, and now it's all ready to quilt, which will be the next thing I get onto, I guess. Thanks for watching.